Hey guys, I am back with another update video. Recently I've been hitting up all the secondhand shops looking for rare DVDs or just things that I don't see around that often. And I got some stuff here. None of this is horror, it's just things that are just spark my interest into picking up. Alright, so first up we have the Interscene project. This one stars James Coburn and Lee Grant. This one, when I first saw this one, I actually thought this was like a budget DVD, but this is actually a Scorpion release. Um, really interested in checking this one out. In this movie, I guess James Coburn gets picked to work for the White House, but at the same time, he's got a lot of skeletons in his closet, so he's got to go kill all these people that have dirt on him. So I'm really looking forward to watching this one. This DVD is out of print, but there is a Blu-ray release that came out back in 2017, and I think that's probably from Kino. This one does have special features. I don't know if the Kino release does. I couldn't find any information on that, but I am interested in checking this one out. All right, next up we have Death Ring, and this is from Top 10 Media, and I'm always afraid to pick up their stuff because usually their discs don't play. They released Hellraiser 3 on Blu-ray, on DVD, and that one doesn't play. But this is the third DVD I got for them, and this one does play. The funniest thing about this one, and the main reason why I picked this movie up, is because of the names on the cover art. You have Norris, McQueen, and Swayze, and of course Drago, who's actually the only person that really fits his name, because this gives you the impression that this movie stars Steve McQueen, Chuck Norris, and Patrick Swayze, when in fact it's actually Mike Norris, Chad McQueen, and Don Swayze. And this film is very essentially the same thing as Hard Target, even though this one came out first. In this film, Mike Norris plays this athlete, and Billy Drago he runs this ring of where these people hunt humans, and he spots him on some television program, and he decides to trick him to come to this island so his guys can hunt him for money. And Don Swayze's in this as well, and he plays a guy that they were trying to hunt, but they couldn't catch. And they actually thought he was dead, but he's still alive. The main problem with this film is Mike Norris. He has no screen presence in this movie. It's just like dried toast on the screen every time he's on the screen. I don't know why they didn't go with Don Swayze. He actually had more screen presence than Mike Norris. And Chad McQueen was kind of bland as well. But this is a fun film. I did enjoy this one. I wish this was more good in the so bad it's good kind of way, but it's just okay. All right, so that's Death Ring. All right, next up we have an Anchor Bay title. It's a Kentucky Fried Movie, and this is one of those skit films that were popular back in the 1970s. And this one was directed by John Landis, and I think it was also written by the Airplane team. You know, the Abrams Zuckers guys. I know they're on the commentary for this. I almost picked up the Blu-ray for this from Shout Factory a couple years ago, but I missed out on it. And when I saw this one there, I figured, well, it's an Anchor Bay release. It still has the card in it. And I figured I'd check this one out again just for the commentary. All right. Next up, we have No Escape. And this one stars Ray Liotta and Lance Henriksen and Ernie Hudson. I remember watching this one back in the VHS days. In this film, Ray Liotta's character gets stuck on this prison island, and there's a peaceful tribe there, and there's like a more of a aggressive tribe, and they're warring and stuff like that. The funniest thing about this movie is I didn't realize it takes place in the year 2022. Like, I don't know why these science fiction films always do this. You gotta go way into the future. Don't just go like 30 years or whatever, or less than 30 years, because, you know, now I gotta watch this movie and expect to leave it in 3 years. All this shit's supposed to fall apart. But I am looking forward to watching this one again. This one is out of print, although I think it's available on Blu-ray for Region B. Although the DVD is out of print and there's no Blu-ray release in Region A. So looking forward to checking this one out again. Right, next we have Comic Book the Movie. This one's directed by Mark Hamill. I didn't really know much about this one. I just found it at Goodwill. I figured I'd take a look. Watch it. It looks like it might be fun. I think it's one of those mockumentary things where with Mark Hamill running around Comic-Con or something like that. So looks like it'd be a lot of fun. All right. Next up, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. This is one I've always wanted to see this movie. I remember watching a little bit of this on television. This is the MGM release. I know Kino has also released this on Blu-ray, but it's a bare bones release, so I figured I'd just stick with the DVD. And I think the artwork is the same too. You know, so this one stars Keenen Ivory Wayans. This is the first of their spoof films, leading all the way up to the first two Scary Movies, and you know, White Chicks or whatever. So this one looks like fun. All right, now I found this set of movies here at Goodwill, and these are the Carry On films. I remember reading about these things in these video catalog books I used to get back in the 90s, and I was always curious about these, and lo and behold, I found these. Now this was supposed to be like a complete set of the Anchor Bay, so I think I got all the movies that they released, which I think it was half of the 31 Carry On films. But what was missing was the documentary disc that goes with it. So I think this was part of a 7-disc set, and I think that people like the people at Goodwill had split it up to make more money. So I went back and looked, and I couldn't find the Carry On, whatever it was, special features disc. So we have Carry On Cowboy and Carry On Screaming. That's the one I really want to see, the horror spoof one. So I do like the artwork on these. I do wish these ones got their own release instead of like a double features release. Then we have Carry On Teacher and Carry On Constable, Carry On Nurse, and then Carry On Sergeant, Carry On Regardless, and Carry On Cruise. Then I can talk. Carry On Cruising. Let's see here. Carry On Spying, and Carry On Cabby. This is the last one. Carry On Cleo, and Carry On Jack. So I haven't seen any of these films, and I'm really curious about them. It's a shame they couldn't have gotten all 31 of the Carry On films. Hopefully these are decent. I haven't seen any of these, so let me know if these are worth watching. All right, guys, that's my update video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all next time.